I think Andre was considering asking that she not perform this song, Andre, I think, or something.
Yes, that was something I definitely, would ask and request of stop performing the song. Obviously, it was something that's not authentic. It's not original. It's coming from a place where it was birthed from another person. It's not acknowledged, and there's no apology. There's no, I'm sorry, nothing. It's just okay. Just it's like taking a car and just driving off, and you don't have the paperwork. Just you know. So yeah, it's
And just to be clear, you received no type of compensation at all?
no, no.
Credit, no compensation, nothing.
No compensation. Now the number is 3 million, correct?
That's the number in the lawsuit, correct?
Okay. Now, how do you come up with that number, and how do you kind of determine how much really has been profited from this song? Can you kind of tell people where this number comes from, and also who would have to pay that $3 million?
She's done her research, Andre. Well, the reason we look conservatively at 3 million is when you have a record like this, which has been downloaded 300 to 400 million times, digital streams download. There's an equation that YouTube uses, Google Music, Apple Music, all of the streaming platforms and digital download platforms. They have a formula that they use. They pay you so much per download, so much per stream. Then you have CD sales. When a CD sells, you get about 9 cents a copy. So if you hear Andre say his album went platinum and you wrote one song on the album, you would be due 91,000. If his album went triple platinum, you would be due 3 times 91,000. Here we have something that's been downloaded 300 million times almost. 300 million. We also have sponsorship deals that she's in. We also have all these performances that she's doing at all these venues with this song. I mean, I can go down the whole list, but we feel conservatively these kind of hit songs clearly make well over 7 figures, clearly. And as we go through discovery and we get documents and we get things turned over to us, we'll be able to know exactly what that number is. And we may be wrong. I look at the Thriller album. Michael Jackson wrote a Thriller album. He had a song on it called Billie Jean. The record sold 50 million copies, I think, domestically, and another 50 million worldwide. He's getting 90,000 for that one song times 50. You do the math. It's well over 3 million. And I'm not suggesting that this Focus album has done those kind of numbers, but I want to show you how one song can make you 10, 15, 20 million dollars when it goes multi-platinum, or it's digitally downloaded 200, 300, 400 million times. And also, let's not forget just the goodwill that Andre lost. Mr. Simmons lost a lot of goodwill when you think of how much exposure he would be getting right now. You can't even put a price on that. He might have been playing with her at the Super Bowl. And that's one of the things I was really shocked. When I'm on the other side of the table here, Ms. Shan, I typically would say to my client, hey, Gabriella, it's clear that DJ Kemper stole this song. Why don't we go to Andre, apologize, figure out a way for him to play the music with you somewhere and really acknowledge that this is his music, to put a nice ribbon on it, to put a nice touch on it, and avoid litigation, avoid, bad press. That's how I advise when, because I've been on both sides.
Right.
I'm on the side fighting for somebody like Mr. Sims, but I've also been on the side where I have the multi-millionaire client
right.
And somebody in the production.
So that's good that you have both sides of that. So you completely understand how this feels for Andre, and then how you also feel for the other end, because you've defended both.
And the problem on the other end, Shan, and Andre, chime in if I'm wrong, because this is your interview. They are telling the artist everything's gonna be fine. The lawyers are gonna handle it. Don't worry about it. Don't say nothing. It's all good. We got this under control. That's the advice usually of the managers, the lawyers, or whoever that's around the artist. And I always think that's the worst advice. I think that's the worst advice.
Why?
Well, because the goal is resolution. The goal is not fighting. The goal is resolution. And if the goal is resolution and you have Kemper saying, he used the words, I took the music, you're already 50% guilty. Right. Now it gets into creative, it gets into, was it original work? Was it public domain? All the experts are coming in and go through all of that. But you have a 50% chance here of your major artist career having an asterisk next to it like Tom.